Hi everyone, welcome to this class, 10th class mathematics, second chapter sets. In this class, we learn how to represent Venn diagrams. What are called Venn diagrams? Venn diagrams are pictorial representation of the relationship among sets. We represent the sets by pictures, especially circles and rectangles. And these Venn diagrams are used by John Venn in 1880, an English mathematician. These figures are also used by Leonardo Euler, a Swiss mathematician. Euler used these figures. Swiss mathematician means Switzerland mathematician, and here a British mathematician. So Venn diagrams are called Venn Euler diagrams because here Venn used and Euler also used these figures. Therefore, these diagrams are called Venn Euler diagrams. Simply we call as Venn diagrams. By using these Venn diagrams, we can understand easily the relationship between two or more sets. Now let us draw the Venn diagrams. Generally, circles are used to represent sets. To represent sets, we use circles, and rectangles are used to represent a universal set. Universal set is represented by rectangular box, and sets are represented by circles. Let us take an example. This is mu is an universal set. Mu is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we take this set as universal set, how to represent this one? We have to represent this one by a rectangular box, and write here mu. Write the elements in the box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't use commas or full stops. And this is a set A. We use this by circles. Here 1, 2, 3. Now, what is the relationship between mu and A? Every element of A also belongs to mu. Therefore, A is subset of mu. The relationship between mu and A is subset of mu. Now let us represent the relationship by using Venn diagrams. We have to draw first a rectangle, and inside of the rectangle we have to draw the set because this is subset. So all the elements lies 1 to 3 belongs to universal set. So write here A and write here mu. Write 1, 2, 3 in the set A, and except 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are there. So write 4, 5, 6, 7 outside of the circle because these elements do not belong to this set A. So we have to write outside of the set. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 also belongs to A and also belongs to mu. 4, 5, 6, 7 are belongs to only mu but not A. If you take all the elements together, we get elements of mu. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the elements of mu. In this way, represent Venn diagrams. But there are three more conditions. When two sets are given, there are three conditions. First condition, if two sets A and B are given, A may be subset of B, the first condition. And second condition, A and B may have some common elements. That's why they are called overlapped sets. And third condition, A and B do not have any common elements. Let us represent these Venn diagrams for these three conditions. When mu is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, A is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B is equal to 3, 4, 5. How to represent this relationship among these three sets by using Venn diagrams? First of all, you have to take set elements in B. Here B 3, 4, 5. B is the subset of A because all elements of B are also existed in A. So B is subset of A and A is subset of mu. First of all, we have to write the elements of B. So what are the elements in B? 3, 4, 5. So B lies inside A lies inside mu. So write B inside first. Here A, here mu. 3, 4, 5 B. Write 3, 4, 5 in B like this. Now you have to write elements of A. 3, 4, 5 already here we have written here. So you have to write only 1, 2 outside of B here, but inside of A, but outside of B, 1, 2. Now what are the elements in A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what are the elements to be written outside the A? Here see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 have been already written in A. Remaining elements 6, 7, 8 should be written outside of the A. Don't keep commas. In this way we can understand the concept. B is subset of A is subset of mu. That's why what are the elements in B? 3, 4, 5. What are the elements of A? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the elements of mu? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. According to the condition, we have to draw the Venn diagrams. When A subset of B, you have to write like this. How to represent sets by Venn diagrams when set A and set B have some common elements? This is the third situation. So set A contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set B contains 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 elements. Here some common elements are there in A and B. 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5 are the common elements. In this case, how to draw the Venn diagrams to show the relationship between A and B? So we have to draw here two intersecting sets because they have some common elements. Two intersecting sets like this, they should intersect. This is A and this is B. So first of all we have to write the elements of A, but there are some common elements. So write these common elements in common part. This is common part. You have to write the elements in common part. 3, 4, 5. And remaining elements of A, 1, 2. These elements should be written in this remaining part of A, in this part. 1, 2. Now 3, 4, 5 elements are already written here. Remaining elements of B, 6, 7, 8 should be written in the remaining part of the B, that is here 6, 7, 8. Now verify the elements are correctly written or not. Here set A 1, we have to count all the elements in the circle that gives the elements of A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, tally. Now count the elements of B in the circle. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now count all the elements. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Elements of mu. Mu means all the elements which are written inside this box or belongs to universal set. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you count all these, they lie inside only. So in this way, if the two sets are intersecting, that means they have some common elements, we represent the Venn diagram, represent the sets by this Venn diagram. How to represent sets by Venn diagrams? When set A and set B do not have common elements. For example, A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, B 6, 7, 8, 9. They do not have common elements. వాటిలో ఎలిమెంట్స్ లేవు, కామన్గా అందులో ఇందులో ఉన్నవి ఏమీ లేవు. ఆ సందర్భంలో మనము వాటి మధ్యన ఉన్న సంబంధాన్ని ఏ విధంగా వెన్ డయాగ్రమ్స్ ద్వారా సూచించాలి? హౌ టు రిప్రజెంట్ ద సెట్స్ బై వెన్ డయాగ్రమ్స్ when they do not have common elements. So here mu A is a subset of mu, B is a subset of mu, and in this case we have to draw two non-intersecting circles. Two non-intersecting, they should not intersect, and write elements of A. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now elements of B 6, 7, 8, 9 separately like this. If you count all the elements in the two sets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, you will get the elements of the set, universal set mu. So there is no intersecting part. In this case, these two sets are called disjoint sets. Disjoint sets. In this video, we have seen mainly three types of Venn diagrams. Let us revise that. First one, when A subset of B. In A subset of B, we have to draw the Venn diagrams like this. First of all, universal set, draw B and draw A inside of the B because A is the subset of B. In the second case, A and B have some common elements. In that case, we have drawn the two intersecting circles like this. We have to write common elements here. We have to write only elements in A. Here we have to write only elements in B in this part. This is mu. In the third case, this one only, two non-intersecting circles because they do not have common elements. They do not have common elements. You have to draw like this. If they have some common elements, draw like this. If all the elements of A are also belongs to B, we have to draw like this. This is about the Venn diagrams, how to represent the sets by using Venn diagrams. To understand the concept of sets, the relation between the sets, we can easily understand by using these Venn diagrams.